Are you ready to have your strings pulled this week? Because this week the universe is pulling some major strings. There is deep emotional shifts, faded conversations, and soul redirection. These are all in play this week. And the tarot, it's got something to say to you too. So, welcome everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindi. I am at Simply Cindi. So, I am a psychic medium. I do lots of things, but the reason I'm saying this is because I am going to be doing something new. And depending on the feedback, maybe we can have this done every week, right? But I recently had asked the group, the people that have the lovely ladies and men that have been with me for a long time, whether they wanted like some tarot and some astrology, because I do all of it, right? And so I've been wanting to bring out some tarot a little bit more. And I kind of am doing this where I'm going to tell you a little bit about the astrology, and then we're going to go into a tarot reading for each of the signs. It's a mini tarot reading. If you want the deeper dive and all that stuff, you can join my membership. And that will be like at the bottom where the join button is. I'll also have it in the description. But for this week, I'm just going to go over very quickly. I don't want your eyes to glass over. I'm going to go over very quickly about what's going on. I'm going to keep this screen up so that you don't have to look at the chart. And we've got some major aspects coming, and they're kind of going to hit on an emotional level this week. We're going to be up and down and up and down. And then we're going to see what the tarot cards, what your higher selves, what your spirit guides, and all of that have to say to you. Okay. So let's talk about the astrology first. On the 7th, we've had this major conjunction. That means they're all talking together, and they're in the house of Pisces, right? So if you know a little bit of astrology, go to your Pisces house. That's where you have all of these planets right now. And what they're doing is they're transforming into the Aries of part of your life, right? So Pisces is that area of your life is trying to be transformed into the next house, which is the Aries house. Now, in astrology, the last house of the zodiac is Pisces, and the first house is Aries, right? So there's something about you being transformed in the 12th house about letting go, about coming to completions, about doing things in a different way. We've had some big major aspects, and you can look at I'll have some videos up here that you can kind of click on and go into that. But we are moving into this energy of, okay, we've understood, we've let go. We don't want to do things the way that we've done them before. We've learned, and then there are some things we want to do this way and better. And we're trying to identify who we want to be, right, in this next phase. That's Aries. Okay, we're moving into, so think about transformation, right? So this week, we have that major, what we call a conjunction, and that's where it's actually a stellium conjunction. It's where these major planets are right in that house. But the interesting thing is, and so those major planets are Saturn, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, and then the North Node, which is not a planet, it's a point. Okay, all of that, the reason I'm bringing it up is because it is trine to Mars. And so on the 7th, it's already happening, but on the 7th, Mars is going to be trining Saturn, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, the North Node, and all of that is in Pisces, but Neptune has just entered Aries, and Neptune is also trine. Now, what does that have to do with anything for you, right? A trine is a gift. A trine is where the universe, the cosmos, your higher self, God, source, all of that is gifting you. This is where they're showing us they're going to be gifting you something. And what is that something? Well, it has to do with all of these planets. We can kind of gather the information there, right? So for these next couple of weeks, it's like this portal's opening up for you to receive these gifts, right? That's on the 7th, and it goes for a couple of weeks, right? And if you want to see the astrology part of it, then you can go to my April. I'll have that up here as well on my April video, where I do the monthly astrology, right? Okay. So then on the 8th, though, the 8th, and this is important, Mercury is going to turn direct. Okay. So Mercury in turning direct, we're still going to be in its shadow, but there is some processing, there is some understanding, and you may even get some gumption. You may get the courage to say and do what you need to say wherever these houses are activate. I say it's activated. This is what we call activated, right? So they're alive. There's a lot of energy there. There's a lot of focus in your life there, wherever this is. And I will say that in just a little bit. But with Mercury turning direct, even though we're still in shadow, what we call the shadow of Mercury, I can still see where you can understand something, maybe have the courage to say something, maybe have the courage to do what it is that you're wanting to do. Remember, we are transforming. We are transforming from the Pisces house into the Aries house, which is, who am I? What do I want to be in this next phase? What are my truths? I need to initiate what it is that I want. I need to go for it. That's all Aries. Okay. Aries is an ask permission. Aries is really good at initiating, right? Whether we follow all the way through, that's another story, right? We'll talk about that another time. But the initiation, the start of the, I need to have this. I want to have that. I am going to have this. I am no longer going to put up with this. I am no longer, like, all of those things are going to be heightened this week, right? Some truth bombs are going to come out this week. And then on the 12th, we have this full moon in Libra. And the thing about this full moon in Libra, and if you don't know about full moons are another way, because the 12th house, which will the Pisces house, I won't say the 12th house, the Piscean house is like the endings, the completions, right? Well, this full moon is also a completion, a letting go, right? It's more of a letting go than a completion. So it's time to let go of some things in your house of Libra, right? But it is square. So a full moon means that the sun and the moon are opposite of each other, okay? But the moon is in Libra, so that's where you need to let go, right? Now, because it's square Mars in Cancer, we have been dealing, and you can look at my Mars video where I say, I don't care what you change, what pattern you change. I don't know. I don't care what direction you change it in, just change it, right? So we were dealing with that with Mars in Cancer retrograde. You had done all this. We had worked on this months ago, right? Now is like this last line, now that it's not retrograde, it's direct, right? So there is a square there. A square is the ancient times, they said it's a harsh aspect. It's a harsh energy, right? I don't think so. I think it's more of a focused, poignant energy, right? And so Mars in Cancer wants us to see and change the patterns of where we didn't show up for ourselves, where we didn't show up for other people, where we didn't protect ourselves, where we didn't protect those that we love. And by those that we love, it doesn't just mean other people in relationships with you. Did you protect your home? Did you protect your land? Did you protect your way? Did you, like, those things have been coming up, right? We see that on the global scale. But either way, this square is another focus on that, right? So this is an energy of push and pull. So because it's square the full moon, it tells me that we are going to be push and pull about, I need to let this go, but can I let this go? Am I brave enough to do it? Is the situation right where I feel like I can do it? But these are the questions you're going to be like back and forth, back and forth. It's a square. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And this is why I've done the tarot reading. Now for Aries, as Yeah, this is brand new of me doing this way where I'm incorporating tarot and astrology. Well, I did it in a different way about 8 years ago, but I'm trying this again. So please bear with me. I'm just thinking, should I do this? Yeah. So let me tell you where this trine is going to be. Okay. What's activated for you. That's what I'll do. Before I move on to the tarot. Okay. So this activation where all these planets are for you and where it's trining the Mars for you, is where I'm going to be talking about, right? So Aries, this stellium where all those planets are, that's in your 12th house. But it's trining. Remember, it's a gift. There is a gift coming having to deal with your 12th house, and Mars is in your 4th house. Okay. 4th house is the spiritual liberation. 4th house is the understanding of, maybe you were doing patterns in one way because that's what you were told. That's how you were brought up. That's what your culture does, right? And you changed that in this retrograde, and now it is direct, and there is a gift coming in your 12th house with all of these planets here. And it's not today or tomorrow. It's like, well, it could be it could be, it depends on your path, but it's for the next couple of weeks. And I don't feel like it's just one thing. So look at your 12th house, look at your 4th house. Your 12th house, again, is completions. It's also where you can self-sabotage. It's where you can like think too much, isolate too much. And it also has your hidden enemies, right? I mean, it's so much bigger than that. But for this, it's your 12th house and your 4th house. Okay. Now, the full moon is going to be happening in your 7th house. Okay. So that has to do with relationships. So there is something about this square. Remember, Mars is in your 4th house. So there is a square happening in your 7th house, right, to Mars, right? So the moon is in your 7th house, and that has to do with relationships. Now, that could be relationships with money, relationships with things, relationships with people, romantic relationships. It's usually partner relationships, but there could be some romance in there. Romance is your 5th house. So anyway, the full moon's going to be in your 7th house. So there is some thing, situation, truths that are going to be revealed in this full moon. Okay. And I won't go too far in deep with each of the signs, but just know your 12th house is going to be, your 7th house, there's something that needs to be let go. Now, Taurus, this is in your 11th house. This has to do with your groups. This is where all of that energy, this has to do with your groups, your networking, your investments, anything like that. And it's trining. So there's a gift coming from your 3rd house. And your 3rd house is the research that you do, the courage that you have to do the things that you want, the communication, right? That's your 3rd house. And then the full moon is in your 6th house. So there is something about the way you do your everyday life, about your health and well-being that needs to be let go. Something's going there, and this trine, this gift is coming from your 3rd house to your 11th house, okay? Now, Gemini, this is in your 10th house. So all the planets are in your 10th house. And then it has to do with your 2nd house. So there is a gift coming from your 2nd house. So the hard work that we do, the value you put on yourself, or the value you put on things. Am I worthy enough? Do I have what I want, right? Am I working in what I want to do? That has to do with your 10th house too. That's how it's connected. Your 10th house is, people say it's your career, but it's your reputation. It's what you do out in the world. It's what you're known for, right? So there's a gift coming from there. From your 2nd house to your 10th house, okay? And then the full moon is in your 5th house. That's your creation, your creativity. That is your romance, right? This has to do with your children as well. So there's something in that area of your life that needs to be let go of, having to do with that second house for you. Okay. Now, Cancer, this is in your ninth house. Your ninth house is your belief system. So all of those energies right now, all of those planets, there's a lot of energy in that ninth house it's trying to transform, right? So, and it is trine your first house, right? So there's something coming from what you have worked on, done. There's a gift coming to your ninth house. The ninth house also has to do with travel. So it could be a vacation. It could be something. Something is trining. You're getting a gift here. Okay. And then that full moon in Libra is going to be happening in your fourth house. You heard me say earlier, the fourth house is liberation, spiritual liberation, right? So it's where you kind of understand, I'm not this way. I am connected to my ancestors, my DNA, but I'm transforming that, and I am becoming free of those things that have been put on me, of those things that I took in because my parents told me, society told me, blah, 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 all of that, right? So there's something you're letting go in this house. Okay. Now, Leo, this has to do with your contracts because it's your 8th house and 12th house, right? So 8th house to 12th house, or your 12th house to 8th house, right? There's something, the 12th house we can't see, okay? It's hidden. It's where we can self-sabotage because we can't see. But that doesn't mean that we can't gather information from this house. Just because we can't see it with our eyes doesn't mean, because the 12th house, this is where you use your abilities. Okay. So if you can't see it, then sense it, feel it, use your spidey senses, whatever it is. Right. But there's something coming from this 12th house to your contracts, to your, the way that you have your contracts, the way that you make your contracts. It's a trine, so it's a gift coming. So you could have somebody coming to you. You could have a partner in business. You could be starting a business. Whatever this is, there's a gift. It could be opportunity where it makes its way that you can actually start the business. Whatever this is, you're getting a gift. Okay. Now, your full moon is in Leo. I mean, sorry. You are Leo. Your full moon is in the 3rd house, right? So the 3rd house is the research we do, the way that we process. The 3rd house is about having the courage, which you always have anyway. But there's something that you're needing to let go of here that's going to help open yourself up, right? In the house of Aries for you, okay? So there's something you're letting go of. Maybe you're finished with the research. Maybe you're finished with the way that you're going to, like, it's completing whatever it is that your business you're trying to open or investment you're trying to have, or the way that you know, it could be as simple as what your neighbors around you and your siblings. There is a completion of some, it's not a completion, it's a letting go so that you can reach further to the completion, right? But this 8th house is trying to transform, okay? It's trying to transform to your 9th house, okay? So, Virgo, this stellium, this, all that energy is in your 7th house. So again, this is relationships, and that's relationships with anything, relationships with people, family, money, business partners. It's your relationship. It's the way that you have relationships. Okay. It's not just romance. Sorry. It's not just like marriage. It's all relationships. Okay. Now, from all that energy is in your 7th house, that's all being transformed, right? So there's a gift coming from your 11th. And that is your investments. That is your networking. That is your groups. And so there is something coming, a gift for you coming in that way. All right. And then in the full moon, You have the second house that need there. So Libra is in your second house. That Libra needs to let go of something in the second house, either the way that you see your self-worth, or the way that you make your money, or the way that you see what was once you saw what was valuable. Maybe you don't see it that way anymore. There is something that's going to be released and let go of. Okay. Now, Libra, this is all that energy, all those planets are in your sixth house. Okay. And the sixth house has to do with your health and well-being. It has to do with your everyday life, and that means how you structured that, and that is all trying to be transformed. You're restructuring that. You have been working on that, right? So because you've done all the work, you get this gift from your 10th house, your reputation, the way that you're seen, the accolades that you've always wanted. Like you could be getting a gift from there, right? And of course, this full moon, because it's a Libra full moon, it's in your first house. So there's something about the way that you view yourself, about the way that you want to be viewed, because this is your first house and that was your 10th, 6th and 10th, right? So in this first house full moon, there's something that you're needing to let go of, something that you're ready to let go of. It's going to be an emotional up and down this week, but you're ready to let go of it, okay? But that's going to help you in the 6th and 10th that are trying to transform here. Your sixth house is where you're trying to transform. You're trying to make your life in a very different way, maybe not work so hard, maybe have the right people around you, maybe take care of yourself more, right? All right, so Scorpio, this is going to be in your 5th house. And you heard me say before, so the 5th house is your creativity. The 5th house is where you create. The 5th house is also your children. But the 5th house is where you date, where your romance is. What do you find romantic? Who do you find? Romance is a lot of things. It's not just romance of another person, right? With another person. Who do you find romantic? What type do you find romantic? This is all your focus right now, is what am I trying to create? This is where your house of happiness is. Where are my children, right? This is where I create, right? And you get a trine coming from your 9th house. So your 9th house is your belief system. This is, your 9th house is your belief system. Your 9th house is foreign travel, foreign people. Your 9th house is, like the higher mind, like, really delving into stuff and going deep, which you love to go deep, right? So there's a trine coming from that belief system that you once had, that you have been transforming, coming into your 5th house of happiness and romance. Okay. Now, this full moon in Libra, it's going to be in your 12th house. So there is something that you're needing to let go of. And for this, my beautiful Scorpio, you're going to have some faith, right? Because it's your 12th. You can't see it, but you are Scorpio. So you're either empathic or psychic or both, and you can feel it. You can sense it. Use your other abilities to understand what it is you're needing to let go. Use your modalities. Meditate. Go work out. Go write, if that's what you do. Journal, right? Whatever it is that you do to put you in that space, you can use that. Okay? But there's something that you're needing to let go. It could be that another aspect of you is finally done. Like, you don't need that part of it's never going to go away completely. I'm just saying you don't need to focus on that anymore. Maybe that just needs to be transmuted and understood and healed, right? So there's something, either way, there's something you're needing to let go of in this 12th house. And this one's harder because you can't see it. You can feel it. You can sense it. Use your other modalities. Okay. Now, Sagittarius, this is in your 4th house and 8th house. Okay. So Mars is in your 8th house. all those planets are in your fourth house, right? And I've said the fourth house is about your DNA. The fourth house is about where you came from. The fourth house is your innermost part of you that you don't show anybody. Sometimes you don't even look at it, Saggy. But it's the most inner part of you, and that's where we have spiritual liberation. Okay, so there's something with all these planets they're trying to transform about who you really are, and you're getting a gift from the eighth house of partnership, of contracts, right? So if y'all hear me say partnership for eighth house, to me, the seventh house is where you find the partner and you develop that. And then the eighth house is where you move to the next level, right? So that's why I'll include partnership in there. But there's something about the way you enter partnership, the right partnerships, the people that you have finally, probably, hopefully have the right people around you and not the toxic people around you that have taken advantage of you for so long. And you didn't even see it that way, most of you. Anyway, so there's a gift coming that's going to help you spiritually liberate. You're going to understand your freedom and who you really are. Okay. Now, your full moon is in Libra in the 11th house, Addy. So there's something in your 11th house that needs to be let go of. And that could be groups, that could be networking the way that you did it before. Maybe you're going to be doing it correctly now where like you don't have the wrong people around you. Maybe you're trying to figure out what type of people you want around you and are they good people, and that's what you want, right? Could be your investments. Could be some investments, but whatever this is, there is a release, a letting go that's going to have to happen for you. Okay. And then Capricorn, this is all those planets that we're talking about, and that house that's being transformed is your third house. So that's where you research. That's where your neighbors are. That's where you study. That's where your siblings are, right? So that third house has a lot of transformation going on, but you have been rebuilding right now. Like you're in the middle of building a foundation of how you want things done, right? Now, you are getting a gift in that third house because of all your hard work from your seventh house of partnerships, right? So, or seventh house of relationships, let me say it that way, because the relationship with money could be coming. The relationship that you've wanted in another person could be coming. The partnership, the relationship with your family, like you're getting a gift here. Okay. And then the full moon is going to be happening in your 10th house. That's your reputation. That's the way people see you. That's the legacy that you want to leave. Sorry. Well, live and leave, right? So that's the legacy that you want to leave. That's the way. There's something in there that you need to let go of. And it could be what you once thought was important and wanted to leave, you no longer do, right? And it could be that it's the ending of that, or the letting go of that. I'm not trying to be this. I've realized my priorities have changed. I've gotten the accolades that I want. There's something that needs to be let go of here. Okay. Now, Aquarius, if you don't have your houses inverted like I do, then this is all in your second house. Okay. So this transformation is trying to happen in your second house, and it's coming from your sixth house. So your second house is your value. It's the way that you make your money. It's the worth that you put on yourself, or the worth that you have around you. Like, what do I feel like is worthy enough? Am I worthy enough? Right. All of that. Right. And it's coming from your sixth house, your everyday life, your health and well-being. How do you want your life? How do you see your life? Right. There's a trine. There's a gift coming from that sixth house to that second house. Okay. So it's a trine. It's a gift coming. It could be money. It could be that your life changes because you get this opportunity. It could be that somebody or something finally comes through and you're like, yeah, I act, that's an offer I want to take, right? Like it could be a lot of things, right? But it's something like that, having to do with what you value physically and what you feel you're worth. Okay. Now, this full moon is going to be happening in your ninth house. That's your belief system. Now, your worth, your value, and your belief system are being worked on right now. Okay. There is something in your ninth house in this full moon that you need to let go of, about the way that you understand things, about the way that you now believe things, about the way that maybe it was that you wanted to do foreign travel and you decide you're not going to anymore. Like there's something that needs to be let go, and this all has to do with that second and sixth house. Okay. Now, Pisces, this is all in your first house, right? And for me, it's in my first house. That's why I said the inverted, introverted house. So Pisces, because I'm an Aquarius ascending, but Pisces is in my first house. Okay, so Pisces, this is your first house, right? There's a transformation trying to happen there. And you're getting a gift from your fifth house for changing your pattern. Okay, so for all of you, changing your pattern is what you're getting this gift from. Okay, that Mars that you changed your pattern is now going to protect you. Okay, so in your fifth house, that's your happiness, that's your children, that's your creativity, that's what you're trying to make your life of, right? So there is a gift coming to you, your first house, your physical self, to you, right? That's coming in the next couple of weeks. You're going to get something from the universe, from your higher self. It's going to come out physically, right? But there is a release, a letting go that still needs to happen in this full moon in Libra, and that is going to be in your eighth house. There is a partnership that needs to be let go there for some of you, not everybody, but there is a contract that needs to be let go and completed. There is the deeper dive of this would be like there are some hidden enemies, sorry, not hidden enemies, but some hidden, I mean, not hidden. It is just under the surface where you can't see, but there is a letting go here. And I'm getting really strongly that some of you have had some enemies that you know are enemies, and you continue to keep them around. And for what reason, I don't know. I'm just getting that. That's for some of you. There, in other words, what I'm seeing is there are people that you know should not be in your life, and they are in partnerships with you, in contracts with you, in things with you. You know, it could be like your coworkers or whatever. It's whatever these partnerships are, and it's like you know, but you're refusing to let go of that. Like you see the truth and you're ignoring it. There is a letting go that needs to happen for this first fifth house thing to completely transform. Okay. So, all right, my beautiful ones, because we're entering the rare, like 2 weeks, it's a couple of weeks portal of emotional clarity and cosmic alignment. And even though Mercury is about to go direct, nothing simple under this Pisces sky. Then you want to add Libra full moon squaring that Mars Cancer. Expect emotional truth bombs. So let's see what the cards reveal for you. We're going to start with Aries. Okay, Aries. So first I want to say really quickly, this is just a tarot spread that I'm doing, a mini spread for you guys. Having to do with what I just talked about with this week's energy. So let's see what these cards have to say to you. Let's see what your higher selves and spirit guides have to say. Okay. So the first question, Aries, is where are you in your journey right now? So So where are you, Aries, in your journey right now? Time. So where are you in your journey right now? Oh, you got the Page of Cups. So you have just received news, or you're going to be receiving news of something that you have been working on. I feel like you're really focused, and it's something that your heart has been desiring. So, this is where you're at right now. Either you just received this news, or you're about to receive this news about how things are like changing for you, about how your hard work is coming through. Now, remember, this week is going to be ups and down, right? But let's see. So right now, I feel like either you are ready to give the news. Yeah, for some of you, it's like you're ready to say what you need to say, be who you need to be, right? Remember, that house is transforming for you. So who are you? What are you trying to do right now? Like, what's your next phase, right? And I feel like you're actually doing it with your heart this time. Like, you're actually, see, it's easy for Aries to be happy, like on the surface, but I'm talking about that deep level. Like, you actually took time with yourself and decided, this is what I want because this makes me happy. Okay, so you're either ready to like take that next step with this news, either that you're getting, because some of you are getting the news and it's going to change things for you, and some of you are ready to say the news, which is going to change things for you. Okay, so yeah, man, I'm seeing these stingrays all around you, and I'm like, ooh. I'm like, you've had to tread some tricky waters here lately. That's what I'm seeing. And you see how they're all around you? There's like people all around you. It's not just people, it's situations more so all around you that have been tricky that you've kind of had to finagle through. Yeah. But you're ready to take this on. You're ready to fill your cup. You're ready. So with this news, if you get the news, it's like you support being supported. And if you receive the news, it's like you finally realizing you are supporting yourself, right? So what truth is ready to surface this week? Wow. Ooh, Aries, you got the Eight of Swords. So, um, again, like I'm seeing these and I'm seeing you got some tricky situations around you. You felt like so you've got some people and some things that are trying to keep hold of you, bondage, right? Do you see these chains right here? Um, yeah, so it may feel overwhelming, but the truth that's going to come out for you is not going to actually hurt you. It just feels like it's constricting, and it feels like um so, because I'm seeing those chains around you, like you, but I feel like you put them around you. I feel like you did it. Like, I feel like you are, how do I say this? Like, you've, see, the swords aren't actually hurting her. They're actually protecting you. But you feel like you're constricted and can't go any further. And that's the truth that's going to come out for you, is that you're going to see the situation in a very different light, and you're going to understand the power that you have. That the whole time you thought it was being constrictive, it was actually protecting. So there is something coming out for you. Some of you, yeah, I keep getting that you have people around, situations more than people, situations around you that you had either ignored in the past, tried not to like deal with it because you didn't have time, whatever this was. And it just kept piling up and piling up and piling up. But you're going to see that everything's going to flow. You're going to get that gift. Yeah, and that you're going to realize, oh, thank God I didn't do that. Thank God I ignored it. Thank God, you know, it's like that. It's like you're going to feel relief and realize that this was actually protecting you. That's the truth that's coming out. Okay. So, how can this full moon shift your path? So, what is it that you need to let go of? Oh, partnerships. That Two of Cups. And I'm seeing relationships. I'm seeing you saw the truth a while back, right? And so there's a letting go of for some of you, it's a person and they're not even there for some of you. Some of you, it's like your mind goes to that, your remembrance and your memory. Here's the thing, Aries, you are filling your thoughts with this partnership, with this coupling, with this person or relationship that you once had. You don't even have this anymore. It's like a memory and it's filling up your time. And for those reasons, the only other thing you would focus on is what you want to do next. But you still had this in your memory. Like it's not even, it's that you still focused on this, right? This is what's been holding you back. This is what needs to be released. Now I'm seeing it that way. But I'm also seeing, no, I thought I saw, no, I do. Okay. So I'm getting back into that. I'm seeing where some of you have been so hesitant when someone approaches you, like wants to couple with you, wants to date you, wants to show you attention, and you like the attention and you'll handle it for a little bit, but then you just kind of dismiss it, right? I'm seeing that this person is going to shift their opinion, your opinion of them. So they may come closer to you, okay? And that should be happening this week. That's the full moon. There is a letting go of you understanding that there are still good people in this world and that there aren't all bad around you. And for some of you, though, you need to like release this, okay? And then what gift is being delivered to you, to your spirit? What gift is being delivered to you? Ooh. Y'all have the Queen of Coins. So y'all have a gift that's gonna last. This is the Queen of Coins. This is a charitable, beautiful, hardworking queen. So for some of you, you're gonna meet somebody now that I'm seeing this. This is gonna change the way that you see your life. So some of you are about to meet someone. Others of you, you're about to get what you have been working on and thinking that it wasn't going to come through. Okay. So you get a gift. Some of you get money. Some of you get an actual gift of somebody giving something to you, something that you've wanted. Whatever this is, it can grow. It can continue to grow and it's very stable. But some of you are actually meeting someone. Now, for others of you, the money and the new business and the new thing is going to start profiting. It's going to start making you stuff because it's going to start whatever this, because I'm seeing lots of businesses for lots of you. Whatever this thing that you have been working on is going to become solid and foundational for you. Okay. All right, Aries, good luck. And please let me know in the comments what part has helped you, what part you resonate with, okay? If not, if all of them, right? So comment below and let me know which message hit hardest for you, and if you'll be, or if you have felt a gift already. Did y'all get a gift already? All right, Taurus, let's see what you got for you. I've already shuffled them. I'm gonna just cut them in front of you, okay? Let's see where this is going for you, Taurus. All right, so where are you on your journey right now? Oh, very nice. So you've got the Four of Wands. You are working hard at your stability and your comfort. You are working hard at bringing everything together because you've been so spread out and doing different things and starting things and initiating things. And so your hard work is paying off. This is where you're at. You're almost, so I'm seeing the nest egg. It's like you've been working on your nest egg. Um, to really bring back that foundation of stability for you. Uranus has been in your sign in your house for several years. Um, yeah, for several years. And so it looks like it's finally all kind of coming to get slowly, but surely it's coming together. That's where you're at. Like you've received some things. You're starting to like be able to like, oh, okay, I can slow down a little bit, right? That's what I'm seeing. It's because of the actions that you took, right? And the energy is right for you to be receiving these gifts that you're going to be receiving because you have worked hard for them. Okay. So, what truth is ready to surface this week? You have the devil. So, to me, the truth of you realizing, so for some of you, because the devil to me is like addictions and things that were holding you back, and I just like this so much, but I should be doing that. And it's not that you should be doing that, it's because your soul really wants to do whatever that is, but you just stay in your comfort, right? And so you've been getting out of your comfort. So the truth that wants to be revealed to you is the fact that you realizing that you can do whatever you want and make things stable and secure for yourself and have the relationships that you want, but you have to put energy into it. Okay. That's the truth that's coming out for some of you. For others of you, you're going to see that this is an actual situation that you really, really liked in your life, as I'm seeing it as a situation that you really liked in your life. And the truth is that if you didn't put much work into it and just are receiving from it, it's not going to go any further, right? And that I'm seeing the key. So that's the key for the truth that's coming out, right? It's almost like yeah, because I'm saying that you knew that you should have let go of some of these things, or you knew that if you just put some more effort in, yeah, that it would have gone a different way. Does that make sense? Um, anyway, so that's what's coming out. That's what's going to surface the truth. Okay. So how can you, in this full moon, shift your path, right? Ooh, you've got the Six of Swords. So I feel like as this comes about, as this truth comes out for you, you are going to see, and in this deck, there are swords popping out of the water um, as you're moving through, but you see that you're behind, that they're in front of you. Let me say it's a different way. They're not in front of you. They're visually, mm, yeah, they're in a visual way so you can see them. So these swords, you can actually see them and redirect yourself because calmer waters are coming, right? And I feel like with this full moon, right? So this full moon is what actually shifts the path. It makes you aware of just what was holding you back, who was holding you back. That, and even if it was yourself holding you back, right? You are coming this with this full moon and this gift. You are going to realize that you are getting more comfortable and more stable. You're not going to realize it like in your head and like in your emotions, although those are going to follow, right? But you're going to see it visually that you're in a better place. Okay. Now, what gift is being delivered to you? You have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is something that you have been working on. To me, this is your family. This could be your family. This could be a family. This could be the people that you hang out with that you consider family. This could be a situation that you have been working on. And again, when I see this, like, where are you at right now? You're just going to get more of this. Okay. Your heart is going to be filled. That's the gift that's being delivered to you, is that your heart is going to finally be at rest for a little bit. Like, it's finally, you're going to feel it because of the things that you're seeing. It's going to make you feel better, but not just like a fly by night feel better. It's like, oh, I actually have these things in place and these things are working out and this relationship's working out and these people are working out. My job is working out. Whatever it is that you love and you've been fighting for the last 3 or 4 years, especially 3 or 4 years, but 7 altogether, is finally going to is going to start to come together. Okay. So good luck. Good luck, Taurus. You got this. Now, leave me a comment below and let me know which message resonated with you the most. And if you're feeling the gift already, did you get the gift already? Let me know. Bye. All right, my Gemmies. So this is just a tarot spread to be connected to that astrology of what's happening this next week, your gift, the full moon, all of that. And it's just a mini spread that I've made up for you guys. So here we go. I've already shuffled the cards. I'm just going to can't think of the word, Mercury retrograde. I'm just going to cut them for you. Wow, I could not think of the word. Okay, so Gemmies, where are you in your journey right now? Wow, you have the 5 of Swords. So you have been fighting for your dear life. Looks like there have been things coming at you. You've been in this energetic, like, go mode, thinking. Ideas are coming to you, new ways of doing things are coming to you. This is where you're at. You're trying to ground yourself, but you find that you can't because there's so much going on that you have to stay up here in the air, and you have to like look like like that. To me is a hawk, I guess, because I'm seeing that I've got a hawk vision. Like, you're really focused on what this is, whatever this is, but that's where you're at right now in your journey. You're really focused on these things that you have been trying to change. Finally, is that you took a look at yourself, right? And you're finally realizing how important you are and valuing yourself. And you worked on getting the people around you away from you, the toxic ones, and you're working on bringing people in. Okay. But again, you have this hawk eye where you're just like really focused on whatever this is. For some of you, it's your careers and your reputation and the way that you do things. Yeah. And I see you trying to get down here. Like, you're trying to ground yourself. You're trying to be over here with your other people. Right? But you just got too many things going on. Okay. So, what truths are ready to surface this week for you? You have the Page of Swords. So, the Page of Swords is news coming. So, there's some truths coming. Yeah. There's some truths about, like, some of you, I feel like you should have gotten accolades. You should have gotten notice for something and you didn't, and you kept working at it. And I feel like the truth about that is coming. I feel like the truth about your partners, people that you have romance and dating with, if you have been, because not a lot Geminis have, but if you have been dating, I feel like So let me say this. I'm feeling like whatever happened this summer that you didn't get closure on, you're going to get news about this. Okay. Um, you're in a different place now. You have learned to acclimate. You see how you have the feathers with the other birds. So there's some adapting that you did. Um, yeah. And with this truth that's coming out this week, it's what you've needed, so that this is why you haven't calmed down. This is why you keep looking and looking and looking, right? But this is going to get you to settle, like calm your nervous system, calm you down. Okay. um this also could have to do with, because some of you thought it was a missed opportunity and it's coming back around for you. So it's not. That's the truth that's going to surface this week for you, is that you're actually going to get what you thought missed you. Okay. So how can this full moon shift your path? It's the way that you're viewing life. Like, you're seeing it as such a struggle, and you're seeing it, this is a big one, because you're seeing it as you on the outside being without and trying to grab something. For some of you, that's a career. For some of you, that's love. For some of you, that's money. For some of you, that's family. I mean, it's different things for different ones of you, right? But the issue is that you're seeing yourself on the outside trying to grab and go into that space, right? So the full moon, you need to let go of that miserly mindset, or that, it's not miserly, sorry. You need to let go of that. This is how you can shift. This was always yours. You are a powerful, powerful being. You are this already. You're not on the outside looking in. You are part of it. It is you. So abundance is you. Beautiful relationships are you. Love is you. Beautiful family around you is you. Okay. It's not you looking in. It's the shift in your perception that's going to help. And there's something coming to help you shift this perception so that you see it, so that you are it, right? So there's letting go of this way of feeling like you're, like life is just passing you by and you're doing your best, right? But then that can get into the victim mentality, and you're not. You're not a victim. You're a powerful, powerful being. Okay? And when you understand that this was you always, that letting go of that mindset of I'm always jaded, people always do me wrong, because you keep calling that into you if you keep looking at it that way, right? So there's a shift in understanding of letting go of who you once thought yourself to be and coming into who you are. Okay. Now, what gift is going to be delivered to you this week? Ooh, you got the King of Swords. So some of you that have been working on your careers and on your whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to have this understanding of yourself. So the gift is that you finally get that contract, you finally get that money, you finally get that accolade, you finally get that position, you finally get, I'm seeing a lot of you online. I'm like, I can't get it. That's like really in the forefront for me, is that a lot of you are like creators, content creators, right? I don't really like the word influencers, but I'll take it. Influencers, right? So I'm seeing that you're finally getting these things because you've been through such a hard time in the last, I'm seeing 18 months. And so this is actually, this phase is closing out. You just have to change this mindset, but you have something coming that's going to be, so I would say it's the idea of all ideas that is coming to you. That's the gift that's coming to you. Don't negate or neglect or ignore your ideas right now. You are on point. You got a gift coming. It's a way to go forward to get you what you want. That's the gift that's coming for you. Okay. So Do me a favor and comment below. Let me know which part, if not all, resonated with you. And let me know if you already got your gift. Okay? Because y'all know I'm nosy because I am a Gemini sun too. Okay? Anyway, love you. Bye. Well, hello, my beautiful Cancers. So first I want to say I just made up this this mini tarot spread, but I made it up because it has to do with, I wanted it to connect to the astrology that I just told you guys about. So here are the cards giving you your answers from your higher self and your angels. A lot of you have angels around you. Angels that you call spirit guides. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And I don't know why I'm shuffling them again because I was just going to cut them for you guys. But here we go. All right. So, right. Okay, so Cancer, where are you now? Where are you now on your journey? Ooh, you got the Knight of Cups. So you just received an offering. You're about to receive an offering in this next week. Something that you really... I'm seeing that some of you kind of knew it was coming, even though it's a surprise. You kind of knew it was coming, right? Some of you, it has to do with a partnership. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So you are now either, this is where you're at now on your journey. You've either received this offer, you've received this opportunity, or you're about to receive this opportunity. But a lot of you kind of already knew it was coming, even though you would never say. You just kind of wanted to see if it would happen, and it's happening this week. Okay. So that's where you are right now. You're in the middle of, your energy right now is about going with the flow and being really, really intuitive about where you're going. Like, I don't see a lot of stuck. I don't see a lot of what I used to see. The water is very clear for me. Your emotions are pretty calm. You've learned to say what you need to say. Yeah, you're the Knight. You're not there yet because, we all have things we need to work on, but you're at a good place. And because of that, you're receiving this. Not because of, it's because you did it. It's because you have made your life in a way where you no longer hold that baggage. You no longer are keeping that, being remorseful or having something against someone and never saying it to them. Like, you have cleared that. Okay. So this week, either you are going to be in a place where you give somebody an offering, or you are getting an offering. Either way, it's made you put in this space of clarity, is what I'm seeing. Clarity. Okay. So the next question is, what truth is ready to surface this week? You have the Hierophant. Some of you are going to be going into a career or the next phase of your career. This is what I'm seeing. And I was going to say this when I saw this earlier. I'm seeing marriage for some of you this year. Yeah. And this Hierophant, and when I said some of you kind of already know it was coming, you may get, I know this is going to sound crazy because some of y'all never seen me, but go back and look at my other stuff. And those of you who've seen me for a long time, you know that I'm seeing somebody get proposed to. Not just one of y'all. I'm seeing several of y'all getting proposed to. Or I'm seeing you proposing. Okay? So, yeah. Whatever this truth that's ready to surface this week is putting you into this next phase. And again, for some of you, it has to do with your career. And you're actually going to get, because I'm seeing you sign contracts where, I mean, the only way I can describe it is some of you get tenure. Some of you get this position. Some of you get to the height of your career. Like that's what I'm seeing, where it's foundational, it's long lasting, and you've done a lot of work for it. Where others of you, I see that it is the romance, and I'm gonna stick to that. I felt here, but I'm seeing it here, where there's proposals going on. Okay. I know if you've never seen me, you have no right. I mean, you have no way to trust me or whatever. But if you have, you know. Okay, so how can this full moon shift your path? You have the Emperor. This, wow. Like I am seeing foundations of long term. Look at this. The Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. Like that's building long term foundations. Some of you, if you get a proposal, this is the one that you'd always felt. Yeah, because I'm seeing you like in your dreams, or the wish that you always wanted of that particular love, um, to build a life with. That's this. Okay. So there is a letting go or a shift from the letting go. When you let go of what, and you know, because I already talked about it in the astrology, but whatever it is that you're letting go of puts you in the space of the Emperor, the you, and if there's another person, it's you and this other person building this empire together, like long lasting. Some of you, it is work where you are starting new things, right? But it is long lasting. It is going to be built. Okay. But for a lot of you, I'm seeing it's romance and partnership. But for some of you, it is your careers. It is your businesses. It is the ideas that you took from your heart, not your mind, but your heart, and worked with it. And you're becoming this. Okay. There's just a letting go of whatever this past thing is, this other thing is. And that's what's like keeping the clouds there. It's like as soon as you do that with this full moon, and if you don't understand that part yet, go back and look at the astrology, because I'm explaining it there for you. Okay. So yeah, congratulations. So what gift is being delivered to you this week? You have the Eight of Cups. It is about walking away from something. It is about not having something, like not staying in that space anymore of when you were, some of you I see tormented, some of you I see toxic people around you. But the thing is you kept them there. And so you're finally at that phase where you have cleared that out. So the gift that's coming to you is the realization that that is over. Whatever, then that's a lot of things for a lot of people, but that part is over. Okay. You're going to realize physically when you see it that you have walked away from this past. Clear, free and clear. It's transmuted. It's done. And you are on your path to this. Okay. So congratulations, Cancer. Please let me know. Comment below and let me know which message, if not the whole thing, resonated with you. And if you have got your gift yet, let me know. Okay. Love you. Okay, Leo. So the first thing I want to say is I've made this mini reading so that it connects to the astrology and what's coming up this week for you. Okay. So I'll just cut them really quickly in front of you. Okay. Yeah. All right, Leo. So where are you on your journey right now? Ooh, you've had a tower moment. So for some of you, I feel like some realizations came to you. You got more coming. Trust me. We all do. This week is going to be up and down. Like it's going to go, ooh. No, that sounds weird, but that's what came out. So you've had a tower moment. This is where you're at. Things that once were are no longer. Situations that once were are no longer. And that means if you were in a place of being stuck, that's changed. If you were in a place of not seeing it as stuck, but stability, that's changed. So whatever this is, you've had some realizations because of the things that have moved around you. Okay. Now, if you want to know which houses are activated for this week and what's going to be going on and all that stuff, then you want to look at the astrology part of it, because I go into each of your house. So I go into the houses that are activated for you. Okay. But either way, you have to understand that you had to have this tower moment. That's where you're at. Your life is changing. Your life has been changing, but some of you were trying to do it the way that you did it before, and that's just not the way that you've wanted, your soul wants to do it, right? So you have these tower moments so that you realize, and the energy changes, right? That may not be something you want to hear, but that is the truth of what I'm getting, okay? So what truth is ready to surface this week because of all this? You have the wheel of fortune. It had to happen. You had to let go of that. That person had to go. That business had to go. That money had to go. Excuse me, that situation had to go. The lies had to come forward, whether you told them or they were told to you. They had to come and be confronted. That tower moment had to happen for you to get this wheel of fortune. Okay, that's the truth that's ready to surface this week. That when this happens, it's time to move forward. It's time to get the fortune that you have been working so hard the last 4 years, 3 years, some of you. Okay, but you have the wheel of fortune, and you'll see that physically coming to you as this tower is happening. Okay, so how can this full moon shift you? That's about letting go. You have the Four of Coins. Okay, so the Four of Coins is about someone trying to help you. Or you helping someone, either financially or, physically, like you're helping them move, helping them change careers, helping whatever it was that you were helping. Or someone was helping you, right? There is a completion here, letting go. So a full moon is letting go. It doesn't have to be completion, but I feel like for some of you, this phase is done. So it's a completion for some of you, right? This is also where you are in a space with this full moon of understanding how you're going to build your financial growth this time, because you guys have experienced where you lost it all. Okay, some of you, not everybody, but I feel like this is this with this full moon, you'll realize how you're doing it differently and letting go of those old patterns, and that's why this gift is coming. Which you don't see it as a gift. It's so funny because you're not going to see this as a gift. You're like, it's a tower freaking moment. How can I see it as a gift? I'm telling you, it has to happen for you to get this. And then for you to realize that you no longer are here. Okay? So, have some faith in yourself like you used to have faith in yourself. Right? And this week is up and down, up and down. I just said that. Like emotionally, some truth bombs are coming. And you're going to be like, whoa. And then you're going to be like, woo. And then you're going to be like, whoa. And then you're going to be like, woo. Like, it's just this for everybody. Okay. So what gifts are being delivered to you? You have the Four of Swords. So some of you, it's finally resting. That's a gift for you from your spirit guides, from your higher self, from your source. It's this space where you no longer have to work so hard because you have been working really, really hard, right? It's this space where I get to rest for a moment, right? It's the space. You actually need to be in this space so that you can create and come up with the ideas of where you're going, of where you want to go next, right? Because you have the Wheel of Fortune. There's some things you're having to let go of, but you have the Wheel of Fortune here on top of here. This is your fortune over, see how it's over your head right here, right? So that tells me it's an idea that's coming through, and that's going to be your gift. Okay, so comment below, let me know. You know, I'm nosy. If you've never seen me, I am nosy. If you've seen me before, you know I'm nosy. Okay, so let me know which part of the message, if not all of the message, resonated with you, and let me know if you've already gotten your gift. Okay, otherwise we will see you on the next one. Bye. All right, my beautiful Virgos. First, I want to say this is a 4-card spread that I just made up a little while ago in meditation. Well, not a little while ago, but anyway, this morning we'll say. I made it up in meditation, and it's having to do with the connection between the astrology and the things that are happening this week for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the cards here in front of you. I've already shuffled them. And let me clear my voice as I begin to channel. Okay, so all right. So Virgo, where are you in your journey right now? Where are you in your journey right now? Wow. So I feel like some of you feel overwhelmed by the things that are happening around you. I feel like it's not things, it's one thing that you know is holding you back. For others, it's like a situation that you haven't come to conclusion about, or don't know how to, like, you haven't been clear about it yet, right? So it's become overwhelming for you. Yeah, for others of you, you're just kind of waiting for it to become clear for you. But that's where you're at right now. Well, trust me, it's about to change, okay? So what truth is ready to surface this week? You have the King of Swords. So there's an idea, or there is someone that is going to give you some clarity or show you the clarity. This king has been through a lot, right? And so they have a way of like coming up with a different idea or coming at it in a different way. And it's a king, so he knows what he's doing, right? But there is this one situation that you feel like it's overwhelming and you don't know exactly how to navigate. And I feel like the truth is ready to come out to you about the actions that you're not taking because you've been afraid, right? So that's really interesting. For others of you, it's a person coming into your life to help you change this, right? This person is wise. This person's been through a lot. And this person is someone that can show you a different way about doing these things that you feel overwhelmed about. Okay. So how can this full moon shift your path, right? So this full moon, and look, it's the moon. So I say with this full moon, it's almost like, so anybody else, I would say, be very clear, look at the things clearly. But for you, I feel like soften your view of yourself and your view of this situation. And by that, I mean, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on these people. Don't be so hard on this situation, right? See it with a softer eye. Use your imagination and creativity. There is something, and because it's the full moon, if you let go of the critical part, the part that always has to be right, the part that always has to organize and overdo, if you will soften that and relax that, that's going to get you through this, right? That's the full moon. That's what needs to happen so that you can move forward in this, okay? So What gift is being delivered to you this week? You have the Ace of Swords. There is an idea here. Some of you have stepped into the Ace of Swords. I mean, the King of Swords, I see, because you come up with this idea, right? But you do have to move on it. You do have to take action. You do have to cut some things out and focus on some other things, right? But there is an idea and it's an ace. I want you to pay attention to your dreams, to your feelings, to your, even if the feelings are mad, sad, whatever it is, I want you to pay attention because there is a start that wants to happen. That's the gift that's being delivered to you. By letting go of this, it'll get you out of this and into this. There is someone here to help you with this. You don't have to do this alone. Yeah, but you've got a new start. And some of you, it's a new person. I'm seeing the dragonflies. Look at the dragonflies. It's almost like go with the flow, right? Like go with the flow. And I'm not seeing like a emotional flow. I'm seeing like the idea flow. You don't have to know all of it. You're just getting the idea of it to put you in this space. Does that make sense? Okay. Good luck, Virgo. That's what's going to be going on this week for you. And comment below and let me know which part, or if not all of the reading resonated with you. Which one hit you hardest? And let me know if you got a gift already. Let me know what that is. Okay. If not, I will see you on the next one. Bye. All right, my beautiful balancing Libras. Let's see what this week has for you. So I've already shuffled the cards. I'm going to go ahead and just cut them while you're here on the camera. And then this is just a mini reading that I made up to correspond to the astrology of what's going on this next week, the energies and how to work with them. So if you want to know about that, I would watch the first part of this, okay? And let me know if you like this style, you like what I'm doing. That kind of helps me. If I get enough interest and enough people want to watch this, then I'll do it again. So here we go. Where are you in your journey right now? Ooh, you've got the 3 of Wands. So you've got celebration this week. You're in it. So I feel like for you Libras, you're maybe having fun, a little bit more relaxed. Some things are coming through. You've had some opportunities show themselves to you. I still feel, look at how he's looking. So if you can see the look on his face? It's almost like he's not ready. He's not sure if he wants to relax yet because he doesn't know if he trusts it yet. So he's thinking he wants to have fun, right? He's creating that. He has been creating it, but he's kind of looking off to like, have I done enough? Is it enough to get the momentum going? Am I truly in this space where I am receiving gifts, or do I need to like he's just kind of watching it? But you should be relaxing in it, knowing that you've got more to go, right? So there are other things coming in. There are other choices you're going to make. But right now, this is where you're at in life. It's like, things are starting to flow right, but I don't know if I trust it yet, right? Yeah, and you're wondering if you should pick up one of these to use as a scepter or a sword, actually, to like make some more moves, right? Yeah, you're not so emotional anymore because I see you above the water. So you're not so emotional right now. You've sort of got it together, but you're not trusting what's showing itself yet. Okay, so that's where you're at right now. So what truth is ready to surface this week? You have the Ace of Cups. So you do have new beginnings. You can trust yourself. it's not that you don't trust yourself, it's the universe, it's life itself that you're not trusting yet, right? So with this ace, know that you are seeing new beginnings, you are seeing the start of things. You can trust that. It's all about filling your cup. For so long you have filled your cup on the pretense, you filled your cup on the pretense of well, I can sort of give in order to make things balance. If I have to give a little bit more, it's okay, it'll balance out later, right? That's not where you're at. Where you're at is your understanding that that's your cup that you want to fill and not other people's cups that you felt the need to fill, right? So that's the truth that's coming out. There's going to be something showing you that you can trust in this. There's going to be some situation or some person or some start. So all of it's a start, right? All of it's a beginning. This is an ace, but this is going to help you relax in this, okay? Now, how can you how can this full moon shift your path, right? So this is a full moon in your sign. And again, you'll want to go back and watch the first part of this where I talk about the astrology part. But how can this full moon shift? You have the Magician. So that is a great space. So look at the Magician. Look at his hands. He's got runes, writings on his hands. He's understanding how to use the elements. He's transmuting. So there is an ending here that's going to put you into your power, into manifesting what it is that you're wanting. But there is a letting go of an idea, of a thing, of a relationship. Because it's the Magician, it could be any of those things. But for you guys, yeah, for some of you, I feel like it's an idea that you had that you're letting go of. For others, I feel like it is somebody that you are finally like understanding your part that you played in this relationship or the part that you're going to play in this relationship. Like maybe it wasn't so clear for you before and you were kind of going, how do I say this? I feel like you had maybe made up what you thought this relationship was, and now you're seeing it clearly and you're letting that go. You're like understanding, and then you're deciding from there whether you want that or not. That's for some of you. And for others of you, I feel like this letting go of one thing to receive the other. So it could be like you got two positions or you got two job offers, or you got two ways to make money and you're trying to decide because you can't do both. Whatever this is, you're transmuting. You're going to, as you let go of whatever this is that you need to let go of, this is not something that's hidden for you. This is clear. Like you know what to let go of. As you do it, you're transmuting it. And that's going to help you more relaxed in this space. Okay. So what gift is being delivered to you this week? Wow, you have the Six of Wands. So you are going to be recognized. Somebody is looking at you. For some of you, it's like organizations are looking at you, right? You're going to get credit for whatever this is that you're doing. And some of you, I feel like this is something you did a while ago and it's coming back to you, right? So this week, yeah, this has to do with why and how you change that pattern with Mars. There's something that you did very differently, and you are just letting go of this last part, and it looks like you're receiving this gift. This gift is, you're receiving the gift of being noticed, of being put to the top, of getting the accolades, getting the recognition for this, getting the money, getting the contract, getting the whatever this is that you've been working on. You're going to receive that this week. Okay. So congratulations, Libra. And let me know which part resonated with you, if not all of it. And And also tell me if you've already gotten your gift, because it may have already happened for some of you. Okay. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. All right, Scorpio. Thank you for watching. So this is the tarot part of this whole reading. The astrology was the first part, and I put together this mini tarot reading in connection to what the energies are for this next week. So let me know if you like this, because if you show interest, if enough people show interest, then I'll do it again, and it can become a weekly thing. So I've already shuffled the cards. I'm gonna cut them in front of you. Woo. All right, so Scorpio, where are you on your journey right now? Ooh, you got the Knight of Swords. So there was an idea being brought to you. There was an offering being brought to you. And because of this offering, you got an idea about which way to move next. There are some choices that you have to make. There are some things that you have to cut out of your life. Maybe some situations or some people that you have to cut out in your life. But either way, you got this offering, this opportunity, and it made you come up with an idea or a way to do this. That's where you're at right now in your journey. So what truth is ready to surface for you this week? Wow, you got the Five of Swords. You are all air, all moving, all like thinking ideas, concepts, putting it together. Now's the time to like form this for you, it looks like. So the truth that's ready to surface is the Five of Swords. That means that you are going to have to. This is the truth. It's not going to be, how do I say this? It's for some reason you're not listening to your intuition because of what the person or the situation is showing you, and you're like going against your intuition for some of you. And this is the Five of Swords. This tells me that you need to pay attention to. So you always do. I'm not sure why you're not doing it here, unless that person or that situation is too close. That's the only time I've seen when Scorpio will go against themselves like that. That's rare though, but this is what's happening. So the truth is that there's some truth that will come out to help you see, but you already know this in your intuition. You're just not paying attention to it on purpose. Like you're ignoring it. And there's a truth that's going to come out in this situation or with this person. Oh, you know what this is? So sometimes even though you know, you'll wait to see it. And I think that's what this is. You're going to see it this week. Yeah. Like you're sharp, you're hawk-eyed right now. And you're hoping that you're wrong about whatever it is you're feeling. And this is going to show you the truth about that. Okay. So how can this full moon shift your path? You have the Two of, wow, you are all swords. There's movement going on for you. There are ideas. There are things that you need to cut out. There are people you need to cut out. There are situations that you need to cut out. This is the Two of Swords. This full moon, I think this is about you not listening to your intuition, not listening to, yeah. So I'm feeling in the last 3 years, you were wrong about some things with your intuition and you started not trusting it, right? So this full moon is about you letting that part go, understanding that maybe you didn't know the whole story. Maybe there are different layers going on in this life that you don't understand yet, like contracts that you've made with people before you came, or souls before you came. There are different, or maybe it happened this way because later it's going to happen that way. And I think you've been proven, that's been proven to you, but you still are not honoring your ability. I won't say that. I'll say that you haven't leaned much on your ability. It's almost like you, for some of you, I feel like you say, it's broken. It's broken. It's not broken. There are reasons sometimes where we can't see. And because Neptune was at 29 degrees, that's an anaretic degree, we were all not seeing things correctly, right? And so you're kind of confused right now as things are clearing up. So you got the best cards of all of them because you got like clarity cards, you got thinking cards, you got like the swords knows. They just know, right? It's not like a you're knowing, it's just it's not like a you're psychic seeing, it's like they know, right? So that's kind of where you're at. And the Two of Swords is asking you to rely on your ability again. Like let that past go. Let that go that you didn't get it right that time. Let it go that you didn't see it when you thought you were supposed to. Like, do you see how she's blind? But she's got the Two Swords, so she's ready, right? For whatever comes. There's a balance in that. There's a like, even if I can't see, I can feel. I have abilities, right? And I will make the moves that I need to make. There's a letting go of the distrust of people, of situations, and of yourself going on. That's what's going to help you shift your path in this full moon. Okay, there's a balance in it, right? Libra, balance, to balance. That's a big thing telling you to balance. Okay, yeah. All right, so what gift is being delivered to you this week? You have, wow, you have the sun. So you have the sun. So whatever it is that you've been working on, couldn't feel or didn't trust yourself to feel, you're going to be the center of attention. You're going to get what it is that you want this week. And this could go on for another week because the energy is a trine for about 2 weeks or more. But this week, it looks like it's clear for you. You're getting what you want. It's coming. It's like this week, it's here. Okay. It's not coming to you. It's here. So you're going to be presented with it. You're going to be shown it, the sun. You're going to see it clearly, the sun. The attention is going to be on you, the sun, right? So it looks like that's the gift that you're getting. Congratulations. It's strange that you stopped. I didn't realize that you guys were in this space where you stopped believing, or you didn't stop believing, you stopped trusting in yourself and in some of the people around you. But you're going to have to look at that again. So just know that this can shift this in this full moon, that this is what you're getting this week. So congratulations. And let me know what part of the reading resonated with you, if not all of it. Let me know if you've already gotten your gift. And yeah, because I'm nosy. I want to know. Okay. So I will see you on the next one. Bye. All right, Saggies, you're up. What are y'all doing? I feel like y'all are my best friends. Because I'm a Saggy moon. Okay, so I've already cut the cards. Sorry, I've already shuffled the cards. Now I'm going to cut them in front of you guys. And then as I'm cutting them, I'll get into your energy. I made this mini tarot spread for you guys in connection to the energies and the astrology that's coming up this next week. And so I came up with these questions. Anyway, so it'll kind of help you through this next week. And you guys have gifts coming. So let's see what we got for you, Saggy. All right. So where are you in your journey right now? Ooh, you got the King of Wands. So you're moving and shaking. You're doing your thing. So the King of Wands energy is like you're the leader. You're leading in whatever you're doing. I don't think some of you realize you are. Yeah, I don't even think you realize that you're the leader in this. Like some of you are on point and you're so relaxed and so many things have happened to you that you don't even realize that. Let me say it this way. You guys are so used to having to work hard for things that now that you're doing this the work, but it doesn't feel hard. because you're a king now, right? So you're the king of wands. You are the leader. You're the boss. You know how to make moves. You don't question yourself. You're like the king, right? And you have been practicing in this energy for a while, and it's become easy for you. And you're so relaxed. I don't think you understand how much of a leader you are, or how much people are looking to you, or even that on a soul level, clearing out your DNA, your family's energy, all that, because I'm seeing that too, is like you've come through the hardest stuff and now it's much easier for you, and you feel like, um, yeah, I'm just doing my thing, right? Like I'm just doing my thing, and you don't realize that you're leading and people are watching you. That's your energy. Your energy is that you're attracting the right people, that you're attracting the money, you're attracting the relationships, you're attracting, right? Just being in who you are right now. Okay. So that's the energy for this week or right now, on your journey. But what's the truth that's ready to surface this week? Whoa. You got the king of, I am not kidding, Sadie. You guys need to go look at my other videos where I've just started pulling tarot again and the astrology. And I'm not kidding. I keep seeing that y'all have this King of Coins, Emperor energy. Like things are coming to you. Things are just going your way. This is foundational stuff. You have worked on the hard stuff, right? So this truth that's ready to surface is someone, for some of you, someone's coming into your life that is this energy, very foundational, very steady, very, I don't know, it's a person that you've always wanted and needed in your life. Let me say it this way. It's a person you needed in your life that you didn't know that you needed and wanted in your life, right? So that's for some of you. This person is very generous. This person is a leader. This person can help guide you. This person is slow and steady, which is what you, Sagittarius, need sometimes when you go off and go wild, right? You just need somebody to bring you back, right? So, that's for some of you. For others of you, this truth is going to come out where it is showing you tactile. When I see coins, it's tactile, it's physical to me, right? So there is a truth about where you really are in life and how things are going to be coming to you and how those dreams are opening up for you. Especially this week, you're going to get evidence, right? To me, there's a situation or situations or things coming in the physical for you, and this helps you with your foundation of where you're going next, right? So this energy is really, really good, but there is a truth that needs to be known that you are, it's already kind of around you, but you're kind of not seeing as it unfolds. You're not taking it in that way. You were taking it in as the wands. It's like, well, I've done the work and here comes the stuff, right? But you'll understand that you kind of open a floodgate, and you got, this is King of Coins energy, but I've seen King of Coins. I've seen Emperor energy with you guys. Like you are really, really doing it right this time for yourselves. Okay. All right. So how can this full moon, remember full moons are about letting go. How can this full moon shift your path in the right direction, right? So you have a 9 of coins. Oh my God. You see what I'm saying about you? Like your energy is on freaking point, Sadie. King, and a 9. Coins, king coins, 9 coins, right? That is the completion of something that you have been working hard. You know what? Some of you are about to have a breakthrough. Yeah. In this full moon, because you did the hardest thing that's probably for you, and that is to stay steady in something that you truly wanted, have been wanting, even if you didn't see evidence coming for it. This full moon is going to show you it's shifting where you are going to be, no, you're already there. You just don't realize it because the unfolding isn't here. Is like enjoying the blessings. How do I say this? Enjoying the blessings that you thought that you've always known and seen, and you just kept holding out hope, and you just kept moving forward, and you just kept going. Yeah, but you've always wanted to be in this state where you're just relaxed and receiving and enjoying. And in this full moon, that the shift to me about the letting go part is you letting go of the hard struggle that you've had, of the fire needing to burn in your soul so that you get through this stuff. Does that make sense? Wow, Saggy. Okay, so what gift is being delivered to you? You have the what? I swear to God. You have the King of Cups. You have 3 kings and a 9. I am not kidding. You have got to go watch my other videos. They are all, like, every Sagittarius one is the same. Like, not the exact same cards, but the same energy. Like, this group, whoever has Sag in their top 3, so moon, sun, rising, you're like king energy. You have really shifted your path, right? So you have something here that's coming, or someone that's coming. This, if it's a someone, they're coming to help you further this foundation. Okay, this is someone you'll really like, really agree with, really enjoy, really understand, really know that they get you. It's a gift. It's a gift for all your hard work and your optimism. It's a gift of you believing in yourself when you didn't think you could, right? Now, if it's a situation, it's something that you're gonna really, really love. That's a King of Cups. That is graceful. That is beautiful. That is like Venus embodied, right? So it's like I attract it. I don't get um fiery about it. Like I can just stand in my truth and it comes to me. If that is abundance, then that's what it is. If it's relationships, then that's what it is. That's the king there. That's the gift that you're receiving. So whatever you have been focused on, Sadie, you're about to, there's no way that you don't get more than one gift. Like king, 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 9. That's crazy. And that this is not the only one like this for you guys. Like I keep getting this for you guys. Yeah. Okay. So comment below. Let me know how much, if any part of this resonated with you, and or if all of it resonated with you. And let me know if you've already started getting your gifts. Because I'm telling you right now, it's not just one. It's several. Okay? All right, Sedgy. I will see you on the next one. Bye. All right, my beautiful Capricorns. So I made this mini tarot spread for all the signs in connection to the astrology that you just heard. If not, go back and listen to it because it's important too. But this is the energies for the week and these 3 aspects that these 3 events that we're having this week. Okay. So I just put together this one specifically for you. I am going to cut the cards and then I've already shuffled them. So I'm going to cut the cards and then we will begin the tarot reading. I start channeling and then I forget what I'm saying. Okay, Cappy, let's see. So the first question is, where are you on your journey right now? Now you have the King of Wands. So you are about taking the action. You are about being the boss. You're like getting back to yourself. Even though you were decimated. And this is so interesting because, so let me just let you guys know, I just got these cards. They were gifted to me from Kathy, who you guys know Kathy, some of you that come on our lives and stuff. Anyway, I'm seeing you are the storm, like CSTORM. For some reason I'm seeing storm. So I haven't looked at these cards all the way through because I want to be able to like get what I get from them. But you're in that, like, you were decimated, Cappy, but where you're at right now is like fearless. Yeah, you've gotten over the whole I gotta lick my wounds kind of thing. You're like you're very strong. You are not in fear of anything. How could you? For those of you that had so much taken away, even people, even things you never thought could be taken away were gone, decimated. There's your structures were torn down. And I feel like even though you're just stronger for this and you're finally feeling your normal self where you're the boss and you're the leader and you kind of know things and you're ready to do things and you yeah, it's almost like you're back to yourself, but this is a wand, so this means that you're moving and shaking and taking action and leading situations and people in your life, right? So this is where you are in your journey right now. You're all about the movement, okay? So what truth is ready to surface this week? So that's funny. The truth that's ready to surface is that the sun is going to shine on you now. Like, you've been working really hard. You've had it, you're, like I said, you were decimated. Some of you, all the structures were torn down, and you're like, I know eventually I have to have some good luck. Eventually, stuff has got to come forward for me. That's the sun. That's the truth that's coming out this week, is that you're going to see evidence of that. So you probably already started receiving things, right? So things, situations, people, relationships, accolades at work, the position, you got a job, you got a career again, you got money again, you got like it's all starting to come again, right? That's the truth that's going to be shown. So again, this isn't like in your mental. I wanted it. My question is, what truth is going to surface this week, right? So what's going to come out of where you're at? So making these decisions, rebuilding your life, you're going to see evidence of how right you are and the things that are coming for you because of all the hard work that you've had to endure for the last, well, altogether 20 years, but really the last 4 or 5 years. Okay. So congratulations. You deserve it. Right. So how can this full moon shift your path? There are some closures that need to happen, right? So I feel like the ending or the closure is, first of all, understanding the quiet part of you that you actually can deal with it. Yeah, this is interesting because I'm seeing that some of you feel like, and I'm going to use this word because this is the word I'm getting, feel like that you're battling your own demons and always have, right? But that's how you felt. And then it's like you went through this whole thing and you're finally feeling like you've cleared out the demons. You've cleared out the big noise in your head. You've cleared out working against yourself. Like, you realize instead of that being a demon, that was an actual angel that was actually helping you connect with yourself and understand yourself better, as opposed to like trying to help everybody else but yourself, right? Like, you had to go through all of that, right? So I feel like the closure, the letting go is understanding that I can be with myself and be quiet, but that time is probably over because you're going to see evidence where it's time to move and shake, right? And so being the hermit, being wise, connecting to yourself, always coming back to yourself when decisions are trying to be made, when people are coming into your life, when things are coming into your life, when a new job, a new position, a new project, whatever, it's like I'm connecting to myself first because I know that's the shift, is that you're no longer, almost like you're no longer a slave to society and the structures. You kind of have become your own and can stand in your own and are powerful by yourself. That's the closure that's happening, is the understanding. Okay. But you are going to see evidence of this. Okay. So what gift is being delivered to you? in your spirit. You have the Nine of Cups. Happiness, calmness, stability, foundations. Anything that your heart has been desiring and hadn't had in a while because it was all taken away, you're feeling that you're going to be, that's going to be delivered to your spirit. That's going to, and this is going to be delivered to, that's the gift, right? But it's because of these things that you're going to see. Okay. Your heart's going to be more content. Everything's coming together like you thought it should. It's actually coming together better than you had even imagined, right? It's no longer a place of survival. There's no longer poverty. There's no longer feeling like you're not in abundance. You are actually going to feel abundant, okay? So congratulations, Capricorn. I think it's high time that these things helped you, that, you know, that life is being kind to you. So yeah, very much so. I'm very proud of you, Cappy. All right. Let me know in the comments below which part of this reading resonated, if not all of it. And let me know if you've already started getting your gifts, okay? Because y'all know I'm nosy. And let me know if you like this style of reading that I'm doing. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. All right, Aquarius, you're up. So I decided to do this little mini spread. So I came up with this little mini spread this morning while I was meditating because of the weekly energy that I'm doing for astrology. So this is in connection to the astrology. You can watch that the first part of this video. I would go back and watch that. This is where I'm explaining the energies of the week, and so I had some questions about it, and I figured why not do tarot reading about it. So I've already shuffled the cards. I'm going to cut them for you, and then we'll get started. Okay, so the first question I have is, where are you in your journey right now? I know y'all have been through, we Aquarius have been through a lot, a lot. And let me just say this, we're the ones getting in our own way, and we know this, okay? So, but how do we get out of our own way even when we know it's us? How do we get out of our own way, right? So, where are we on our journey right now? Wait, so you guys got the King of Wands as well? Huh. And I shuffled the... So you guys are moving, shaking, just like the Capricorns, I think is what it was. Moving and shaking. You're taking some action. You're doing some things. You're making some choices. Choices have never been your issue. It's taking the action. And I feel like you're finally like taking the action. You are being confident. You are understanding that the only reason or the only things that stopped you is you, right? It's like you get this thing in your head where it's like, I can't do it that way. I have to do it this way. And that means I have to sit on it for a little bit. And then sitting on it makes you too comfortable. And so you just kind of stay in it, right? Because you think you know better. So, for some of you, that thing is coming, or that thing is here. So I feel like as the King of Wands, you're getting contracts, you're getting money, you're getting positions, you're getting seen, you're getting recognition. Yeah, for the actions that you've taken. Okay? Hear me clearly. For the actions that you've taken, the momentum starting to pick up for you. Okay? So you're actually seeing this stuff come through, right? Maybe not the way that you wanted it to come through, but it is coming through. Okay? So that's where you are in your journey right now. Understanding, like, if I put the energy in there, it is going to come back to me, right? All right. So what is the truth that's ready to surface this week? You have the Four of Swords. So you have been working really, really hard. And the truth that's ready to surface, that it's okay to slow down for a minute. Like, it's okay to sit with your thoughts. You're not going to get buried in there and go down rabbit holes and not come back like you did for the last 3 years, 4 years, some of you, 8 years, some of you. But, oh, also the truth is you have so many things that you're thinking about. You have to learn to focus on one. Doesn't mean the other one's going to go away. So you got like 1, 2, 3 ideas, right? And then you got an idea here, and it's like, which one do I do? Which one do I do? I can do all of it, but which one do I do? It doesn't matter. Do one first. It doesn't matter, right? And so the truth about that's going to come out about how you stand in your way, because you are so smart, because you do see. So hopefully, Aquarius, y'all have learned that when you're seeing timelines, sometimes you're seeing several timelines, and they're so close to each other you don't realize they're separated. And so you're like looking at a timeline. So you're trying to like do this timeline, this timeline, this timeline, this timeline all at once, right? And in this reality, it's one timeline at a time. It doesn't mean that these can't cross over. It just means do one at a time, right? So same thing with the ideas that you have. Same thing with the things that you see. Like, for those of you that don't understand Aquarians, it's like we see, like a person can come in front of us and we can see it. We can see the line, the timeline that's going to go on with this person and yourself, right? And so I hope I'm explaining this correctly. But anyway, so you're seeing it, right? And what you don't understand is that it's malleable. What you see can come true, but there are things in there that you're not, that are malleable, that move around, that maybe you didn't see right? And you don't understand that these timelines can all actually happen for you. You just need to do one at a time. I hope I explained that correctly. But either way, for some of you, it's time to get out of your own way. It's time for you to relax a little bit. It's time for you to have faith in yourself. That is the truth that's coming out for you this week. And you'll see evidence of that. You'll see if like you're trying to do two things, only one's going to come through. It's going to show you. It's going to show you just how you get in your own way. Okay? Because for you Aquarians, nobody's getting in your way. I'm telling you, it's you. Okay? But sometimes you don't want to hear that because you're so smart that you're like, no, that's not the answer. When, yeah, that is the answer. You're getting in your own way. Okay? So, how can this full moon shift your path? You have the 3 of Wands. That's interesting. Sorry, the 8 of Wands. I'm like, why am I seeing so many? So you have the 8 of Wands, right? And so for some of you, this full moon is no longer. So this understanding, this completion, this letting go is of you thinking you have to overwork to get the momentum going, right? Or you thinking that you have to put in extra work for the universe to even hear you and for you to get the rewards for it, right? So you have to like overwork, overdo, overthink, like you got to try to like control all of it, right? That's coming to an end. You've done the work. You're in the receiving. You need to be in the receiving and get out of your own way. But there is a letting go of the hard work, letting go of the need to be recognized, letting go of the need to be right, letting go of those things that's going to help you. And this isn't the full moon, this is balancing that, okay? So, what gift is being delivered to your spirit? You have the 7 of coins. So, the gift is that you are going to be gaining more opportunity. These are from the seeds that you planted. These are from the kindness that you show other people. This is from the kindness that you showed yourself. Right? You have other opportunities coming in. It's not going to stop because you stopped. Right? And this week, you're going to see more than one opportunity coming in for you. You're going to see evidence So somebody comes to you, you get a phone call, you're at the right place at the right time, you're talking to the person you need to, whatever. Like they show up in front of you all of a sudden, you didn't even realize who they were. Something like that that gives you the opportunity. Okay, that's the gift that you're getting this week. You're going to see it. It's no longer having to trust yourself. It's like you're going to see it. Okay, it's coins, it's physical. All right. All right, Aquarius, let me know how you liked, if any of this resonated with you, if all of it resonated with you, and let me know if you've already started getting your gifts. Okay. If not, I will see you on the next one. Bye. All right. And last but not least, my Pisces. So, Pisces, I did the astrology part first. This is for the energies for the next week coming up. I've already shuffled. I'm going to just cut them for you while we're talking. And I'm starting a channel, sorry. So I made this mini spread for you guys. If you like this, if you want more of it, you need to let me know. You also need to like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. Because the more engagement, the more it gets out, the more I know that you want it, the more I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm going to switch gears, right? Because why am I going to put something out that people don't want to watch, right? Anyway, if you could let me know that you like this or not, where you get the astrology part, and then this tarot reading is connected to that. Okay, so let me show you what I did. All right, so it's a mini tarot spread for you, specifically Pisces. So the first question is, where are you in your journey right now? Wow, you have the Five of Wands. You are fighting for your life, or at least that's how you feel. There are things coming at you this way, that way, and the other, right? You are fired up. There are some things that you were ignoring, and now they've kind of come to a head, and you're trying to figure it out. So you've got this energy of like, I'm not doing this anymore. I am going to get this fixed, right? Good for you. But that's where you're at right now. There are people that have worked against you, and you're finding out. There are people that have worked for you, and you're finding out. Like, it's almost like you've finally started to engage in life again. Okay. So that's where you are in your journey right now. So what's the truth that's ready to surface this week? You have the King of Cups. So the truth is, how far deep in you, so this is one way I can say it. How far deep innuendos and assumptions can take you off of your path? That's the truth that's ready to surface for you. So there's going to be some truths revealed. How do I say this? Some truths revealed. But it's not going to destroy you. It's just more evidence to show you why it's important to communicate correctly, right? And by correctly, I mean, are you understanding? And are you waiting and seeing if they understand when you're having a conversation, right? The truth is if you're going by assumptions and you're doing that on purpose, it's because you don't want to deal with the truth. You don't want the truth coming out. Or you work better in between so you can make excuses about why you didn't do it, or why it's not done, or why it went that way, right? You're taking responsibility for yourself. You're learning how to do that, and that's the truth that's ready to come out for you. Okay? So how can this full moon shift your path? Wow, you have the High Priestess. When you understand that you no longer have to be afraid of life, of people, of getting what you want and not having to worry about what others want, and that doesn't make you a bad person. That makes you someone that honors yourself and respects yourself and loves yourself, and that's giving you your space in this life. This full moon is going to help you see, because you're going to go through ups and downs. Like, this is really up and down. You're going to see just how powerful you are when you stand in your truth. And I'm seeing the phases of moon here. Like, it doesn't matter where you're at in life. If you stand in your truth and you communicate, if you communicate well for you, right? And if you not accept, what is the word? If you pay attention to those signs and those things that are coming to you, because you don't have a problem paying attention to signs and symbols that are coming to you if they're nice, if they're sweet, if they're what you want. It's the ones that you don't like that you'll ignore, right? But when you realize that you don't even have to ignore that, you just, because you'll already know what to do with it. You're that wise, you'll be the high priestess. You'll be able to transmute. You'll be able to stand in your light. You'll be able to not worry about, can I tell somebody the truth? Do I have to like walk around it? Do I have to make innuendos? Are there lies and deceptions that I have to like work in, right? That's what you're leaving behind to understand who you are, okay? Now, what gift is being delivered to your spirit? You have the devil. So that to me is the gift of knowing. So the gift that you're receiving is like knowing you and understanding finally that you're not a bad person for putting you first, that you're not a bad person. So you're not even a bad person for having the deceptions that you had in your life. That was the way to protect yourself, right? But honoring yourself and being happy, because the devil to me is like being happy, being attached, not being attached, but being happy, enjoying a lot what you're doing, but then having some guilt about it. Well, the gift to you that's coming is understanding that in this phase of your life that you're going through, this is who I am. This is who I want to be. I want to be a happy person. I want to be a person that can tell the truth. I want to be a person that doesn't have to work in deception and lies and toxic people, right? That's a gift that's coming to you, this understanding, this settle, this, I'm having trouble with words because it's Mercury retrograde. This content that you have with yourself. That's what's coming as your gift. Okay. So good luck, Pisces. Thank you for watching. Please let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated with you. Let me know, and let me also know if you've gotten any of your gifts that are coming this week. Okay. I will see you on the next one. Bye.